Hello friends, welcome to our channel Kastur Classes, and in this particular video I am going to discuss one problem based on the concept of list whatever I have discussed in my previous video. So in my previous video I have discussed one concept, that is, suppose I am having one list 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, now if I want to check whether a particular element is present in this particular list, how to check? I told you you write that element. Suppose I want to check whether 10 is present in the list or not, then 10 in L we will run. We will be getting false if it is not present, and if it is present we will be getting true. Suppose I am writing 4, we will be getting true. Okay, so this is what we have discussed earlier. Based on that one conceptual problem I am going to discuss here. Okay, so the problem says, given an integer array ARR, count element x such that x plus 1 is also in ARR. Okay, as simple as that. I hope you can understand from the problem statement itself. Is there duplicates in ARR? Count them separately. Let us try to understand using the sample test cases. Suppose our input ARR is 1, 2, 3. Output should be 2. Why? Because if you check for the element 1, x plus 1, that is x is equal to 1, so x plus 1 is 2. 2 is present. And for the element 2, x plus 1, that is 3 is also present. So for two elements, x plus 1 is present, so that output is true. Output is 2. That's what here it is written. 1 and 2 are counted because 2 and 3 are in array. Okay, then next one, 1 1 3 3 5 5 7 7, output is 0. Why? Because if you consider 1 as x, x plus 1 will be 2, 2 is not present. Then 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 is not present. Then for 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 is not present. Then say for 7, 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 is also not present. So for not a single element x plus 1 is present in the array, so output is 0. Next example test case, 1 3 2 3 5 0. See, for 1, what is the x plus 1 value? That is 2. 2 is present, count is 1. For 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 is present, so 2 times. And then for 0, here you can see for 3 it is not present, for 5 it is not present, but for 0 x plus 1 is 1, which is present. So for 3 elements it is present, so output is 3. Last test case, 1 1 2 2. Already in the question here you can see what it is written. If there are duplicates in array, count them separately. Okay, that's what is reflected here. Clearly you can observe that 1 1 2 2, for 1 2 is available, and for this one also 2 is available, so output is 2. Okay, that is, we can count duplicates also. So what we can do to check whether x plus 1 is available in our list or not, we can use in, that is x plus 1 in list, like that. And one more thing, that also I have shown you traversal in a list. That concept also we have to use in this particular question. Okay, so let me take the input from the user first. So what we can do, first we can take the length of the array as input, length of the list as input. So L equal to int input. Okay, then we can use one loop to take input in the input from the user, input list from the user. Okay, so suppose ARR equal to an empty list I am defining, then while I less than L. Okay, M equal to, I am taking each element, okay, int input, and then what we can do, we can append that in our list. So L dot append method also I discussed, right? It add at the end, and then for the next time I will increment my I value, I equal to I plus 1, right? Now what we will do, we will make, suppose our count equal to 0. Okay, and then we will traverse in this input list. So for I in ARR, okay, then we will check if I plus 1 in ARR, if it is present, then we will increment the count value, count equal to count plus 1. Okay, and then finally we will print the count. Okay, that's all. So let me run the code. Suppose I am taking this first test case, 1 2 3. Okay, so length is 3, first element is 1. Some error we are getting, int object has no attribute append. Okay, let me check. Okay, so this will be actually arr dot append, sorry, because our list name is array. So sorry, arr. So now if I give length as 3, first one is 1, then 2, and then 3. If I run, see, we'll be getting output as 2. Okay, which clearly indicates that there are two such values present in the array or list, for which x plus, if the element is x, then x plus 1 is also present. Okay, let me show you for next one. Suppose this one 1 1 3 3 5 5 7 7. Okay, so length is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8. Okay, so 8 1 1 3 3 5 5 7 7. What we should get as output? We have seen that that is 0, right? So let us check. If we click enter, so we will be getting output as 0. Next test case 1 3 2 3 5 0. We should get output as 3. Okay, what is the length? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 3 2 3 5 0. Okay, so 1 3 2 3 5 0. See, we are getting output as 3 as expected. For 1 3 2 3 5 0, we should get output as 3, and that's what we are getting also here also, right? So now next one 1 1 2 2. Okay, last test case, let us check. So length is 4 1 1 2 2. We are getting output as 2 as expected. See, here also output as 2. Okay, so this is how we can apply the concept or different methods whatever I have discussed in case of list data structure in Python, or we can say list collection in Python, which is very important, and it will be very useful in competitive programming. So this is one of the simple problem. Practice this kind of problem so that you can solve harder problems which may appear in placement or interview process. Okay, this is all for my this video. Thank you for watching.